What up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to another live stream, you guys. I hope y'all are doing well. Thank y'all so much for being here. Shout out to everybody watching and everybody in the chat. I hope all is well with you guys. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday afternoon. I hope y'all are doing well. Listen, as you come into the building, make sure you hit the like button as you come into the building. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Also, if you like the channel and you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. Also share and like the stream, and also hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. All right, so I am back, you guys. We're gonna get into the live stream. Make sure you, as you come into the building, you hit the like button. That is super important. Also, I posted like a 30-minute members only live if y'all want to check that out. We had one person in that, child. So listen, if y'all want members only content, make sure you are watching it, because I am starting to post some stuff over there. But shout out to y'all. I hope all is well. As you come in, hit the like button, hit the like button. I hope everyone is doing well. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody watching, everybody listening. You guys see the title, right? Women don't want loyalty, they want money, child. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And then I want to play this clip from, and I'm going to read from the article of the situation that happened with Xavier Worthy. He's an NFL player. He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's the wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. I want to talk about this because it says a lot about the nature of modern women and how they move. And I think a lot of men are aware of this behavior, but we got to keep pushing this narrative, and we got to keep putting the truth out there so that more men, even if they aren't aware of this type of behavior from women, they will soon learn. And once again, I'm not saying that all men are just perfect and women are every woman is trash, but there are a lot of trash women out here who want to take advantage of men, but they don't want you to know that. They want y'all to still be blind and be these simps and these step crash dummies so that they can constantly take advantage and get over. And I just think that that is horrible. And I don't think that we should allow this type of behavior, and we should be, showing that, hey, this goes both ways. If there are men out here who are trying to take advantage of women, there are certainly women out here who take advantage of men as well. So this points to that, and it shows why men are moving the way they're moving. And I always talk about it. And, I think it's important because it's so much of the narrative of women talking about men being, these horrible men, and men are doing this and doing that. But the women don't want to focus on their negativities and the things that they do. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them are emulating the type of men they complain about, right? So that is what my channel is based on, pointing out the double standards and also holding women accountable just as much as they want to hold men accountable. So that's where I'm at with it. Make sure you guys chime in. Y'all definitely support the channel by hitting the like button. Please hit the like button. Also, if you are generous, you're feeling generous and you want to support via Cash App or Super Chat, definitely do that, y'all. That'll definitely help the channel out. So definitely do that to support in any way that you can. All right, so make sure y'all are doing that if y'all like the content. All right, what's going on, Divine Photos? How are you? What's going on, Joe Mama? How are you? I hope all is well. Dante in the building. Competitive, how are you? Ada James, what's going on? Shout out to you guys. You were taking the shot. Shout out to you. Oh my God, the names in these comments. Hi, how are you? I hope y'all are doing well. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. I'm pretty sure you guys have already heard about this story when it comes to NFL star Xavier Worthy. Before I pull up the clip, though, I'm gonna play it for y'all in just a second. Before I pull it up, I want to read. I'm gonna read a little bit from the article. So I'm gonna give you a gist of what happened, and then I'm gonna play the clip, and y'all let me know what y'all think. So Xavier Worthy, he filed a new which they're saying is new, but we know it's already happened, a court document alleging his domestic violence accuser, Tia Jones, that's her name, cheated on him as he was preparing for the Super Bowl. So he's accusing his ex of cheating on him. So he filed a court document. It says the Kansas City Chief wide out. I mean, I guess the Kansas City Chiefs player made the allegation in an application for a protective order in Williamson County in Texas as he continued his attempts to explain that he was actually the abused one in his relationship with his now estranged fiance. So he just basically filed a court document saying that he was the one being abused by her, and that it wasn't him that was being abusive to her, because that was one of her claims. And so he stated in the docs that the two met in late 2023 at a steakhouse in Austin, and he began a romantic relationship in the spring of 2024. He said by the fall of that same year, though I noticed that her attitude started to change, Worthy claims he suspected she was having an affair, okay? And after hiring a private investigator, so he hired a private investigator to investigate whether she was cheating or not, and he learned right around the time the Chiefs were making their run to a third straight Super Bowl that she was cheating on him with a trainer, okay? Worthy says in the ensuing weeks, he tried to boot her from his Texas home and break up with her, but she refused. He says it all ultimately came to a head on March 7th after they had gotten into a dispute about their relationship at dinner. He claims she broke his $3,000 Rolls Royce key fob and then destroyed items in his gaming room, which he alleged was worth $3,000 as well. He says he grabbed her as she was doing the damage to his property because he was scared she might nab one of his guns. And that's when he says she pulled dreadlocks straight out of his head, child. So she did all, and there's pictures and everything. He was ultimately arrested for his alleged role in the altercation. Though prosecutors declined to press charges a short time later, Worthy says when he returned to his home from jail, he noticed over $300,000 worth of jewelry and other things had been taken from his home, presumably by Jones, the ex-fiance. For Jones's part, she's been adamant that she was the victim, of course, as she stated in her own application for a protective order against Worthy earlier this month that he had been violent with her on multiple occasions. The two were slated to have a hearing on the matter in court next week, though records show a motion continue things was filed on Monday. So as of late, the charges were dropped. So there was a felony assault charge that was dropped on Worthy. So they dropped the charges. All of that's been dropped. I don't know, in these cases, I think when you lie on a person and you say that they've done something to you and it's proven to not be true, you should be arrested. So she should have been arrested, but so far nothing has happened to her. But I don't think that they're together anymore. I think it's his ex now, as it should be. But I'm gonna play the clip and then we're gonna move on, y'all, because this is just insane. It really is. It really is. So check out the clip here, because we see too much of this happening and it's just getting out of hand. Here we go.
Now, to all my young male followers that follow me, as well as all the young ladies that are raising male juveniles to be men one day, y'all want to listen to this. You can provide, you can protect, you can do all the things that are required by women, and that still will not buy you love or loyalty. It is the greatest lie ever told. Do not fall for that. That's just talking. I'm going to give you a prime example of that. This is NFL wide receiver Xavier Worthy, worth millions of dollars, where most of us aren't worth millions. He can't get loyalty worth millions. A guy with $100 ain't got a shot. But let me finish the story. It was something in his spirit, something in his spine that told him not to trust this woman. He hired a private investigator to follow her around, and guess what he found out? His old lady was cheating. Xavier Worthy's woman was cheating his fiance. So once he found out all this information, he did what he's supposed to do. He fired her. She wouldn't leave the residence for 2-3 days. Altercation broke out where he was arrested. So not only you cheating on my boy, you're willing to destroy his career and his livelihood. Do y'all not see how big this is? So fast forward to the point of the story. Charges were dropped. Now, if you think about anything else in this world, I want you to think about this story. Because he is not the only one. I know tons of men that provide, do all those things, and they still get cheated on. And sometimes they get cheated on for men that don't make any money, based on aesthetics and swag. Believe your comment in the comment section.
Listen, I mean, and No lies detected. What he's saying is the truth. And see, the thing about it is, women, a lot of these particular women, they don't want you to hear this. They want you to believe that these women that they're innocent and that they're just the best thing since sliced bread, best thing since sliced pie. They really want to continue to push this idea that women are all just perfect and they're all the same, and men should be just so grateful to have them. And I guess in the perfect world, if you have a good woman, I guess that would apply. If you have a woman who's cooperative, a loving woman who's loyal to you, who's committed to you, and is there for you, yes. But we got to stop pushing this idea that all women are the same in that regard. That all women are just these great creatures. They're all loyal. They don't cheat. They're not abusive. They don't do anything wrong. We got to stop. That idea has been lost in the sauce, and we've seen too much to keep believing that all women are just these loving creatures and they love us. They love men and they're just so great. No, because they've shown too much. They've shown that they are far from that. Right. And in my opinion, as much as I do think there are still some good women out there, I think there is still a level of this masculinity. I still think there's still a level of this, how shall I put it? There's still this level of a mindset that they've adopted from their single mother upbringing. I do think that a lot of women have been tainted by that. And they're straddling the fence because it's kind of difficult for them to kind of move in a more traditional way. I think women who, in one sense, may be good women for men, they're tainted by their upbringing, by the influence of all of these modern women, and what they should be expecting from a man. I think a lot of women are torn. I think a lot of women are, they're torn. They don't know which way to go because they're torn between living the life or going the way that they think they should versus being outside and wanting this luxurious lifestyle. So I think some of these women are on the fence. They're straddling the fence because they don't know which way to go. Because on one side of their brain, they're like, yeah, I would love to live this extravagant lifestyle. I really want, all of this lifestyle, these things, these trips that I see all the girls doing, and all these girls are doing this and taking, and it looks fun. And I think I want that. But then on the other side, I want family, husband, commitment, but that seems boring, and they're saying it's boring, and a lot of women are leaving their marriages. So do I want commitment? I would love something stable, but is that really what I want, or do I want a bit of both? Can I have one without the other, or can I have both? So I do think that there are some women who are straddling the fence because they don't really know what they want, and they got a lot of influence out here, to which I would say influenced in a negative way. And so they're torn. But ultimately, I think a lot of these women are very similar to this woman, this ex-fiance of this NFL star. I think a lot of women are out here saying they want a man with money. He got to be stable. He got to have this. He got to have that. He got to be secure. He got to, get to the bag and all of this because I need a protector and I need a provider. But once again, a lot of these women don't really measure up to the things that they expect from a man. They don't have anything that they bring to the table. And all these women want is money and a lifestyle. They don't really want commitment. They don't really want what they say they want. That's just, they're saying that just to get in. And if you can find a man who's going to give you what you really want, they're going to take it. And what I believe most women want is a lifestyle. They want a provider, a protector, but they don't really want commitment and they don't really want loyalty. They don't want to give it, is what I'll say. They want you to be loyal. They want you to be committed. They want you to provide, protect. They want you to do all of the things, but they don't want to offer it on their end. And that's a problem. And I truly believe that. I think a lot of women want the most from a man, but they don't want to give anything because they're the prize. They're perfect. They have vaginas. And simply because of that reasoning, they don't want to give anything to a man because they feel entitled. They feel like, you want me, you going to pay for me. And that's just what it is. But they don't want any loyalty or commitment on their end. They want to be able to do what they want to do. They want to move how they want to move. And they want you to just pay for everything. This is why I always say these women want you to work your fingers to the bone. They want you to do everything because that's what you're supposed to do as a man, right? As a man, supposed to be traditional. He's supposed to provide and protect and do all that. But when it comes to what a woman is supposed to do, as her role as the woman in the relationship, it's, oh, she the table. She the table. She the table with 4 legs and nothing else. There's nothing on the table. There's nothing that comes with the table. You just the table. So that means you could sit back and be entitled and bark orders from the man because he, in his mind, is supposed to think, this is, as a man, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And I shouldn't expect anything because I'm a man. I don't have to have loyalty. I don't have to have love. I don't have to have respect. All I'm supposed to do as a man is work and provide, work, provide, protect. I can't tell her what to do. I can't have no authority over her because she's not a piece of, whatever. I'm just supposed to be this man that works, provide, and die. Work, provide, and die. While she just get the most, she gets everything. I'm supposed to give her the world. And I'm not supposed to expect anything back. I'm just a man. But I got to bring all this to the table and she don't have to bring nothing. She could take all the girls trips she want. She could dress how she want. She can disrespect me how she want. She can come and go as she wants. She can do whatever it is she wants to do because that's what, let women be women. That's what that means. Let a woman be a woman by her just doing whatever she wants and you as the man. So as the man, you're supposed to be the protector, provider, provide everything. Work your fingers to the goddamn bone. And you provide, give, and sit back. Don't expect a back rub. Don't expect a meal on the table. Don't expect love. Don't expect nothing. Is that how we live in 2025? Is that the example of what a man's supposed to look for in a relationship and what he should look for from a woman who's supposed to love and care for him? That sounds like some bullshit to me. And who in their right mind would settle for that? Now, we just flip that around and we say, oh, that's what if that was the expectations from a woman, you think a lot of them would fall for it? They would be fighting to the death of them to change that idea. They would not settle for that. They would not go down with that ship. But when it comes to men, this is the expectations of men. And I just find it really odd. That's not what I want my sons to do. I want them to have a well-rounded life and enjoy their life, not going around here thinking that your job as a man is to be miserable and just work till your fingers fall off. And you supposed to just give to this woman, give, and you don't expect nothing in return. That's a bunch of BS. And I just think that is not what this is supposed to be. And a lot of women don't like when you speak against that because they are the ones benefiting from it. This is why I don't understand. They try to push this idea that, oh, marriage just, it just benefits the man. How so? How sway? No, a lot of these women get the benefits from the marriage because you want a man who makes good money so that you can benefit from it. And the man is required and expected to pay everything. So how you not benefiting from it? You don't want to work. They don't want to go 50-50. You don't want to do a goddamn thing. You want to sit up and just sit on your throne and bark orders and expectations like you're this princess, this queen of the throne. And he's supposed to run around like a peasant and jump hoops to please you. And that's not somebody that you care about. A woman who cares for a man is not going to want her man to go out here and slave to the death of him. She wants to have a relationship with him and build a life with him and create memories with him. This is how you know these women do not care about loyalty. They don't care about commitment. All they want is your money. They want your goddamn wallet so they can spend because that's all they want to do. And they don't want to run their pockets up. They don't want to spend their money because they've already done, or even ran it up. You don't put yourself in so much debt. You can't afford to do no more. So now it's time to get a super simp over in your corner to make him think he got a prize. And then you want to run his pockets through the, ringer too. You want to spend all this money, pay all the bills while you still work. And you can stack your cash and do what you want. Probably go to Pookie and give him a few dollars because he ain't got none while he probably be paying him to run through you, child. I wouldn't be surprised. So you like Pookie so much, you'll go give Pookie a few dollars, buy him a car. So he can take you in that sucker and ride around the corner and run through you real quick. and make you feel good, and then you go back to the super simp requesting more. So it's just, and once again, this is not new. This is not new behavior. This has been going on for a long time. But a lot of these women will try to hoodwink a bunch of men to make these men think that they're the prize, and no matter if you got 4-5 kids and 4-5 baby daddies, honey, you still need to recognize that she the prize, that she is worthy of all this because she got a vagina. Will try to make you think that that ran through vagina is so great and so special, so you can stay there and be everything that she needs you to be. They want a super simp. They want a savior. You want a goddamn what they call a sponsor. You want somebody to come in and give you this. This is what the lifestyle is all about. And anytime and every time you see a woman talk like this, y'all already know though. But I think it's good that a lot of men are aware of this, because so in the past, a lot of men have not been privy to that, or maybe, I don't think the majority. I think some have been, because that's why a lot of them move the way they move. But a lot of men, even admitted that, hey, they thought a woman could do no wrong. And I just don't, because they're women, and I understand it, but no, this ain't what you think. These women are heathens. I'm just saying. Y'all hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Please hit the like button, y'all. And so I just think, if you really, a lot of these women don't realize this nature until they get older, and then now all of a sudden let's find the corny dudes. And I really think it's disrespectful that they're calling men corny, because a man who is responsible and has always been responsible and built himself up, that is not corny. That is not corny. Y'all just used to the reckless, toxic niggas, because you're the exact same way. You attract what you are. So you're attracting the ratchet, toxic dudes, and that's all you've exposed yourself to. And then you want to go and call these men, you never like lame and corny. I think we need to change those terms, because I think it's very disrespectful to consider a responsible man lame and corny. Divine Photos, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the support. It says, this goes to show whether you are high value, average, or below average, they will still cheat. Exactly. Stay woke, modern women. Stay woke. Modern women are loyal to money, not the man. Oh my God. Straight up, Divine Photos. Thank you once again. I appreciate the super chat, Divine. Straight up. It's just what it is. And I just think, I think men are aware of it. They're aware of it. And I just think, it's just sad. I just think it's overall sad that but you know what? I think it's good that it's out there. Social media has allowed women to expose themselves. I said that before. And that way you can, as men are out here watching this, y'all could choose how y'all want to play it. This is why you're seeing more men who are not taking these women seriously. They dipping it in and doing what they need to do, and they dipping out, and they're not taking these women seriously. Y'all know I don't promote, playing games and all of that, but I mean, hey, I'm not in control of what people choose to do. I don't play games because I don't play games, but I can't control what other people do, and I'm not condoning it. But what I'm saying, I kind of understand it, because if women are out here playing the games, then if you match with that same energy, well, that's what it is. You can't control other people. You can only control yourself. And if you're out here playing games and you get matched with a player, then you get what you get. Don't cry wolf. Because if you trying to run game and game is run on you, like these women out here talking about, remember, I don't know if y'all remember this scenario when I was telling y'all, this girl posted something where she said, she Ubered a dude over, so he didn't have to pay nothing to get to her. She paid for him to get there. She cooked a good meal, fed him, got his belly full, and then broke him off, gave it to him real good. He was a fat rat in a goddamn candy store, happy as hell. Getting him some cooch, got a meal, didn't have to pay to get there. And then she sent him home. He had to do shit. And he got everything he wanted, and he was happy like a fat rat. And she sat there and she thought that she was winning. She thought that she had done something. This is why I say the nature of a lot of these women is warped. They don't realize what they're doing. You gave him everything he wanted. He didn't have to do shit. He got broke off. He had a meal. He ain't spend no money. He had it made in the shade, and she's sitting here talking about, and then she said she blocked him or whatever. Girl, he didn't want to talk to you no more. He had a good time. He was done with you. You played yourself. You played yourself. And it's so stupid. Like, y'all be thinking and finessing and thinking you finessing somebody and you got finesse. He didn't want you anyway. You gave him exactly what he wanted. That's all he wanted to do anyway. You set it up for him and gave them the ultimate. And it was the ultimate okie doke for you. Because he got what he wanted. He got him some free cooch, food. He had to pay nothing. What? You set him up. He was a fat rat that day, like thinking maybe she'll do it again. He don't want to spend no time with you. He don't want you. If he wanted you, he would have been trying to pursue you. He didn't want you. That's all he wanted. And you gave him exactly what he wanted. And then talking about you blocked him. You think he was going to be scratching and fighting to get you to unblock him? No, he probably moved on and trying to see who else going to give him what he wants. Like, they be so stupid and be educated and dumb at the same time. Like, y'all don't even know the game that's being played. And then this is why they get mad, because Pookie and Ray Ray done played them. And then they want to get out here and try to play the guys that they call lame. Now you want to try to play these guys and take advantage of them. Those men ain't stupid either. They realize the game. And that's why I think it's important for us to keep telling it. So for those who may not know, the young men coming up, realize that a lot of these women ain't what you think. And as soon as she starts talking about what you do for a living and how much money you making, let me see your bank accounts, child, just walk off. Just act like you heard something. Oh, wait, hold on. And get the hell up and keep it moving and leave them sitting there. You don't have to give them no warning. You don't have to be polite. Just get up. You don't got to say shit. All right. Wait a minute. I got to go. Let me go to the bathroom. Get the hell out. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time with these types of women. Just keep it moving. Act like they became invisible, that you never seen them. Don't fall for it, because it's gonna be hell. You know what I mean? Like this situation with this guy. He had to hire a private investigator to prove that this woman was cheating on him. Then she trying to tear up his stuff. She didn't give a damn about him. She didn't give a damn about him. She only wanted what she could get from him. And when he found out what she was really doing, she got pissed, started tearing up his stuff, acting a fool, pulling his dreadlocks out and stuff like that. Like, she didn't give a shit about him whatsoever. You know, this is what they're trying to tell Travis Hunter, because a lot of people equated this situation to Travis, saying that girl is in the same. This girl don't give a shit. She only want what she can get out of you. And when the jig is up, if you ever realize, you'll see the true nature. How they come out, they start acting like they possessed by the goddamn devil, and they start acting real shady, because that's who they really are. They don't care about you. They only care about what they can get from you. And they're going to be nice and sweet and make you think, proudly try to put it on you real good, and you be blinded by the booty. And then that's all you see, and not realizing what it really is until it's too late. So I'm glad this guy got out of the situation when he could, because people like Travis Hunter, and I like Travis Hunter, but I just think he's blinded by the booty, and he think that this woman is really into him, and then he going to either marry this woman and realize down the line her real intentions. And that's how a lot of these men fall and fail. The lady told him he wasn't her type. And that was like, went over his head, And so I just think that you got to do better, and don't fall for this BS that these women are putting out here, child. You could do better by yourself. The Night Shift, thank you so much for the super chat, says, bums, dum-dums, crumbs, Lakers in 5. Bums, dum-dums, crumbs, Lakers in 5. Thank you for the super chat, Night Shift. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Chavez Greener, thank you so much for the super chat, says, treat them like LeBron's hairline and fall back. I know that's right. I know that's right, Chavez. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yeah. I mean, come on. Travis Hunter looks like a bootleg chameleonaire. He kind of do. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of do. I don't know, but yeah, they could be brothers or cousins or something. Yeah, for real. I don't know. Chameleonaire might look a little better. I don't know, child. I mean, I'm just saying. Might look a little better, But yeah, they might be they cousins or brothers or something. But yeah, so, and like Divine Photos pointed out earlier, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you make a lot of money, if you make mediocre money, middle of the road, it doesn't matter. A lot of these women are very selfish and entitled. They really are. So if you are out here thinking, oh, I got to get my money up, because other men tell men this. And I think it makes sense to focus on yourself and do what you need to do for you, whatever it is whatever you want to do for your life, whatever, financial status you have in mind or whatever you're working towards, whatever that is, you got to do what's best for you. You got to get to the level that you want to be at, not because of a woman. I don't think that you should do it for women, because if you're doing it just for that, then your focus is still going to be on like showing this woman that you made it or you're successful. And I think sometimes that's a mistake. Don't do it for how a woman is going to perceive you. Do it because you want your life to be a certain way. And do what you want to do. If you got a career that you enjoy and you make $60,000 and it's just you and you comfortable in that and you got other stuff going on, whatever it is you want to do or accomplish, and you have a goal, whatever your goal is set for you, work on that. Don't allow women or anybody else to dictate or determine what is success for you and what that would look like, thinking, so that you can work to that level to just please that woman, because you're never going to be able to please a woman. You're never going to be able to satisfy a woman who doesn't want you. Let's just keep that in mind. You're never going to be able to satisfy a woman who does not want you. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. Because a woman who wants you, it's not going to be based on how much money you make. It's not going to be based on how successful you are. If she wants you, none of that is going to matter. In fact, when you have a woman who wants you and supportive and loving it automatically pushes you to want to do more. It's quite the opposite, because you're going to look at her and you're going to look at the love that she shows you and that she gives you, even though you don't have a lot. And to me, I feel like it will motivate you to want to do more for her because she's that great of a person. So it'll push you to want to do more. It will push you to want to take care of her. It'll push you to want more for her because she's just that good of a person to you. This is why I say the women are going about it wrong. You're going out here chasing a bag. You're chasing a man for money and all this kind of stuff. And to me, that'll throw anybody off. If somebody asks me what my bank account look like, I'm be like, none of your goddamn business. That ain't what you should be asking. So if you're approaching a man in a relationship based off of his money and his finances, that automatically should be a turnoff and a big red flag. Because that shouldn't be your focus. But the opposite, the woman who's not focused on that and she's really interested in you and trying to get to know you and she's not worried about money whatsoever, that to me would be more of a turn on. That makes you want to do more for this person because she's really sweet and loving. That's how I see it. And I think these women got it backwards because they don't give a damn. They want your money and that's it. They know that you wouldn't be their pick if you didn't have money or if you didn't have something that they wanted. Because they already show y'all, like somebody said, the Pookie and the Ray Rays are winning. Yeah, because that's what they want. That's what they want. So that's who they go after. That's who they sleep with. That's who they get a babies to. They don't care if they have money. That shows you right there. It's not about the money, because the ones that they really like, they don't care. You don't got to make six figures. You don't have to have you don't have to be 6 feet tall. All these Pookies who are shorter, they don't care because they got something that they like and that they want and they're attracted to them. And that's that. You don't have to do all that for them. They're going to automatically go to that. Goes to show you in general how women think. If they are attracted to you and they like you, they're not requiring all of these things from you. That shows you right there. So it would show you that your money is not the ultimate success when it comes to women. Your money is not the ultimate thing that you should be focused on, unless that's for you and what you want to accomplish in life, but not for a woman. Because this here and many other examples show you even the men with the money still have the problems when it comes to women. Because if they don't want you, your money is not going to matter. Now, if you're out here making a lot of money and you want to get to a certain status because you want to be able to sleep with a bunch of women, okay, well, then that's different. Because even, if a woman is trying to get something out of you, she's still just only doing it because she wants something out of you. It's not because she like you. But if you want to get some cooch, and your status and your money or your job or whatever allows these women to come at you, you know what they're doing it for. This is why a lot of these dudes who were what a lot of women would call lame in school, right? Nobody liked them. What's that guy? Back then you ain't want me, but now I'm hot, you all on me. Yeah, they didn't want you then because they thought you was ugly. They didn't like you. They was like, he ugly, I don't want him. But then when they get money, your money makes you attractive. Your money makes you attractive. Your money, it's your money. It's not you. You still that ugly, lame dude from back then. You just got money. So now, I want to be in your circle because I can see it. I see an opportunity. Remember, women are opportunistic. Women are the ones who are out here looking to get something. They're not there just because they think you so hot and you look so great. No, they're like, damn, he nigga still ugly, but shit, look, he driving that Rolls Royce, or he driving this, and he got money. So I'm gonna try to get some out of him. Maybe I can get, a couple of bags or some shoes. Maybe he'll fund my career. Maybe he'll put me on. It's something they want. They don't want you. This is why I would say the more successful you are, the more harder you would have it, because now you have to determine whether these women are chameleons or are they really there for you. You have to be, 50 Cent even said it. He don't know if a woman is there for him or for his money. And it's difficult because they'll play that role now. They're gonna play their part. They're gonna be nice and sweet and do everything that you want because they know what they're trying to do. And if you have money and they're there and they're asking you for money and they want all these things, that's all they want. Because once again, a woman who's there for you, she's not gonna be worried about you spending all this money on her and doing all of this. No. It's quite the opposite. So, I say that to say, listen, get your money up because you want to, and get yourself to a place or a position financially that you want to be in that's beneficial for you and what it is you're trying to do. Not for no goddamn woman. Because these women, if they want you, they want you. If they don't, they don't, child. Money is not going to make a woman more like you more. It's not going to make her sweeter. It's not going to make her cooperative. It's going to make her anything. She's only playing a role until she get what she want. And once she get what she want, you're going to see the real her. You're going to see the real demon come out. And if that's what you want, cool. But if you don't, if you okay with that, just because she giving you a little sex, do you. But remember, you marry that type of woman, now she's going to be taking half of your shit. And then you're going to be sitting here saying, God damn, these women shouldn't do that. I'm just saying. These women, they want all my shit that I work for. Well, you put yourself in that position. You can't blame nobody but you. So you got to be aware of this and not fall into that trap. This is why these women, they be like, I don't want to sign a prenup and I don't want to do anything, baby. I'm out. Deuces. Don't let the door hit you with how they said, don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you, something shit like that. I don't know. Just don't make that mistake. I'm just saying. Divine Photos says some of our sisters be the only ones to require monetary things, etc., hair, nails, to be with them when other races of women don't require that. They don't, because they got sense. And that's why they get married, because they're not looking for these things. A lot of these other women don't require, they do their own hair, first off. And a lot of them, they don't, if they're not expecting you to keep them up. They know how to comb their hair or go get their hair done if that's what they want. They don't require you. I think it's insane to require a man that you're dating to get your hair done and get your nails, and not even your hair, get your wig replaced, get your nails done. I think that's insanity. There's no way in where I ever thought about asking a man to do my hell. When I met my husband, but once again, this is an antiquated idea and a back in the day, because people like to say, oh, back in the day it was so different. No, they had gold digging women out there too, who was having these men to get their hair done. I never asked my then, what you would consider boyfriend, because my husband said he wasn't a boyfriend, but whatever. But we weren't, before we were married, I never asked him to pay for, get my nails done or get my hair done. Never. I couldn't understand the idea or the concept. Oh, asking him to get my hair, my nails, never asked him. And then at the same time, but then once again, I'm different. I was never big on, I used to get my hair done, and then I did my hair myself too. But I was never the type of chick that was going to the nail salon every week. Yeah, I went to the nail salon and I paid for it myself. But I didn't go every week, every 2 weeks. And, it was something I did on occasion. It wasn't something I needed to have all the time. And then I would do my own hair. Same like today, I do my own hair. And so I just think it just depends on the person, what you're looking for, but I just thought it was absurd to ask a man that you're dating to pay for your hair and nails. I think that was ridiculous. So yeah, it just it depends on the person and what they're looking for. And a lot of these women are looking for superficial things and you're expecting a man that you don't know to pay for it for you to get your hair. That sounds like you broke to me. That sounds like you're needy. And to me, if I was a man, I would just leave that person alone because you sound needy. You sound like you don't make enough money to take care of yourself. But while they're out here talking like they're boss chicks and they got it made in the shape, but why the hell you asking a man to pay your rent? And you sound like a broke, needy person. And I would just remove myself from that situation. Point blank in the period. Like, hell no. So you already know what you're looking at. Oh, she needs me to pay for her hair and why? That's your upkeep. I'm not asking you to pay for my haircuts and pay for my whatever I need. Whatever. I mean, come on. That's just insane to me. Thank you, Divine Photos. I appreciate you. What's going on, Successful MD? Says, I've been saying it for years that most women prefer pookies until they fall below sea level. Real men don't want spoiled sardines, crabs, or leeches. Right. Exactly. But, tell that to them. Tell that to them because they don't get it, They don't get it. They really think, this is what they should be asking and this is their requirements and this is what I should be expecting from a man because this is what men's supposed to do. No, they don't. No, they don't. You're supposed to take care of your hair and your nails and whatever it is you want, your so-called lifestyle. That's not a man. That's not a responsibility of no goddamn man. And he's not your husband. Once you're married, then y'all combine y'all assets, y'all combine things together and y'all work together. But these 304s don't want to do that. You don't want to work with a man. You just want to be a leech. You want to take advantage, and half of y'all not even worth that. Divine Photo says money don't change you. Money just exposes more of what and who you already are as a person. I 100% agree. 100% agree. And I've seen it happen. Yeah. If you smoking reefer or whatever, when you broke or you got a little, thank you, Divine Photos. You getting a little weed, what they would call a dime bag or whatever. You getting a little, stuff and you smoking that. When you get, you scraping some change together to smoke your weed or whatever you smoke with a drink or whatever you do, right? When you get more money, that's going to amplify that. Now you can buy more. If you ain't selling it, but you could buy more. Now you're going to be smoking more. You're going to be high. Because you got more money to do it. So yeah, it's only, you don't get more money and stop. Now you got more money. You ain't got to scrape change together to get it. You got money. So you can go and buy all the weed or whatever you want to get high as much as you want now. So now your addiction is going to be worse. So yeah, it only amplifies what's already there. You know what I mean? It makes you more easily able and to get what it is that you really been wanting the whole time. So yeah. I agree with that statement. But this is just, a lot of women are operating this way and it's not going to benefit you in the long run. You can play these games now, but it's not going to benefit you in the long run. And it's just only going to continue to perpetuate what's already happening. These men are saying, we don't want to deal with y'all. We're not going to take y'all seriously. And that's just what's happening. What's going on, Palmer? How you been, Palmer? He says, it's become more about acquiring than it is about maintaining. Right. Yeah, it's stupid, really. It's just a hot mess out here in these streets. And, it's going to continue to be that way. And it's not going to benefit the women, in my opinion. Men are going to move the way they've been moving and do what they need to do. Men who already have kids, they're going to take care of their kids. They're gonna continue to uh, take care of themselves and do what they need to do. And these women are gonna still be wondering what's going on with the men. That's what you see. What's going on with the men? Why they not approaching us? Why they not doing this? Because they're all aware of y'all bullshit and y'all shenanigans. They are aware of what y'all are doing, and they want no parts of it. Now you might have a few still super simps out here somewhere, you know. They're just desperate and they just want to have the attention of a beautiful woman. So they got somebody out here still paying for something. They got somebody out here still patronizing these women. And this is why you have a few of them still kind of like, ain't saying too much because they know they got a few of them out here. They still got some super simps who still, paying these women for attention. So that as long as those exist, these women are still going to have these entitled attitudes because they know, hold on, somebody going, if I look good enough, they gon', they'll pay my bills. You still got a few paying the bills. You still got a few out here doing it. This is why a lot of these women still feel entitled to think that way and act that way because somebody is still paying for it. So yeah, you still got, but I think, but there are more men now who understand the nature of these women and see how they're moving and they're responding. That's it. That's why I say how men are moving is just a response to what women have put out there, how they've exposed themselves. And that's just what it is. So, and once again, yeah, I think there are men who are still kind of oblivious and think that, because I got all the money, I can make the choices and I can do what I want to do. Yeah, okay. All right. It still don't change the nature of a woman, though. You make a move a little differently if you are of a certain status and you have a certain amount of money, but that don't mean they don't mean they want you for real. And if you're okay with that, because the game is the game. If you know what these women are looking for and you know what you're looking for, and you open to that and you can play the game and keep the game and you don't get caught up, then I guess it's okay because you know what to expect and you know what you putting on the table, you know what she putting on the table. So if you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay. I mean, she want this and that and the other from me. She want a couple of bags. She want some shoes. She want to ride in my car. She want to ride in my Lamborghini. She want to, okay, so that's what she want. You could do that easily if you got a lot of money. That's easy. And you know what you want. You busting it down whenever you want, how you want. You got her under control. You can, have her the way you want. And then it ain't about love. It's just about a transaction. And if you are aware of that and that's all you looking for and you open to that game, then I guess y'all both winning because you get what you want out of it. She getting what she want out of it. And there's no attachments. You're not falling in love or any of that. And hey, it's just a transaction. I'm giving her what she wants. She giving me what I want. We cool. Okay. Then I guess if that's how you want to move, and you're not trying to have nothing serious. Because see, I think that's where the problem starts when you start falling for this woman, or she start falling for you. And I think a lot of this happens both ways where either one, the man or the woman, start falling. Now you want, maybe we could really have a family or we could really take this to the next level. And then either she looking like, nigga, I don't want to take it to the next level. Or you looking like, chick, I don't want to take it to the next level. You know what it was when we set up. Don't try to change the game now. Don't try to, flip it. I don't want that. So as long as you know this is what it is and don't try to flip it up, then I guess y'all will be good. But somebody always falls. Somebody always start thinking, this would be nice if we could just really make a commitment out of it and we could get married or and y'all know that wasn't a part of the deal. Don't start changing the deal in the middle because somebody starts to feel like they want more out of the situation. And usually it's the woman, but there are some men too who start falling too. You stop thinking, this is she. I love her. Then you want to love her. Now you like, I want you to exclusively for me. And it don't work. Because once again, there are some men who fall, and then they like, the agreement was you give me what I want, I give you what you want, but there's no exclusivity here. Pretty much. I give you the time you want, but outside of that time, she might be screwing whoever she want and doing the same thing over there. But if you the man and you start wanting exclusivity and now you start wanting more, if she don't want that, she ain't gonna go for that. Then you're gonna mess it up. So I think both sides have a part to play. And if you're gonna play them type of games, you really need to be about that life and not try to change it. Just saying. What's going on, Michael Lee? So yeah, so it's just a matter of how you want to play it. What it is you're really looking for. If you out here with these types of modern women and you want love and all that, baby, you ain't gonna find it. These women don't want love. They want your money, honey. They want your wallet. They want some shit. They want to go shopping. Child, take me shopping. That's all they want. They don't want to hear all that other shit. Hey, they'll give you some coochie. You want that? Cool. They ain't nothing. They used to giving it up anyway, but you gonna have to pay for it. So pay for it and we all good. Pharaoh, thank you so much for being here once again. Pharaoh says, what you say? He said, I fall for more draws, laughing my ear off. Okay, if that worked for you, child. Thank you, Pharaoh, for the super chat. I appreciate you, baby. What's going on, Parrish? It's a hot mess though, but yeah, these women ain't hitting on nothing. They ain't pay to play, but you can't stay. I know that's right. So yeah, you gotta pay to play. Well, I heard somebody say you pay for it anyway. Men end up paying one way or another. Y'all think that's true? I think it's true. They say you end up paying one way or another.
Hello?
So, but what is it do you want to pay for some strays or do you want to pay for somebody that's really connected and committed to you? Like would you want, do you want to pay for a bunch of strays here and there, or do you really want a woman who's committed to you, and is loyal to you, where you trust and trustworthy, somebody has got your back and she really there for you, and you ain't got to worry about her cheating and busting it open for somebody else. What do you want? Like, it all depends on what you want. That's all I'm saying. If that's what you want, okay, a bunch of strays that you pay here and there, or what it is, but you gonna pay some kind of way. But how do you want to pay? Like, what do you really want? So you gotta know what you want, whatever it is you want. And I think a lot of women are disingenuous about what it is that they really want. I think they don't want to be completely honest because of the way it makes them look. That they don't really want commitment. They want to be outside. They want to do what they want to do, but they also want somebody to pay their bills. So they'll disguise it in a way of saying, "Oh, I want a good man, and I want all of this." And a man who makes all, no, you really don't want a good man. You really just want the money. You want somebody with the money to provide a lifestyle, but you don't want commitment or nothing. You want a sugar daddy, a sponsor. That's it. John Taylor, thank you for the super chat. Says transaction isn't safe. Look at Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I don't think it's safe, and I think I mean, you get old with that. It's like it becomes. It's not a good look, in my opinion. And I think, do you want to be an old player, 60 years old, still out here just chasing cooch and all that? That gets old after a while. Like, the same thing with women. Women, when they hit them late 30s into 40s, they ready to settle down. But they want security then. They want security. They want a man that they know they can trust, that's going to be responsible and make sure things are good. But they still have a hard time with commitment. That's the thing. That's the real truth about a lot of women, because when you've been used to throwing that cooch around for all them years and being single, you're not really trying to be with just one man after, just because you're in your 30s and 40s. They still like to bust it open. They still, thank you, John Tell, for the super chat. They still want, to feel different types of men in different sizes. They still want, all these different dudes that's how they used to getting down that way. So it's, as much as they like to talk about men cheating and all of that, child, these women be cheating left and right. They see a fine man, they be ready to bust it open with a heartbeat. They're not as innocent. That's what I'm saying. They cheat just as much as they want more. They trying to get to the D still, while they married and everything. So you just don't go from busting it open for everybody and whoever you want to, oh, I've got this good man, I'm just gonna be loyal to him. I don't know about that. I think that I don't think that that's always the way you think. This is why when this paternity fraud and all this stuff is a big deal, because a lot of these women are married in some cases or in relationships, and they're sleeping with other men and they're having babies by these other men because they don't know how to be with one man. You just don't go from busting it open all day to one dude and you're gonna be okay with that. That's all I'm saying. Michael Lee, DeeDee, have you heard from Maverick? I have not heard from Maverick. I hope he's well though. I have not heard from him, but I hope he's doing well. Coach Greg Adams said it. You either pay on the back end and the front end. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, I do. I believe that, but I'm like, what are you paying for though? It depends on what are you paying for? Yeah, but you gonna pay. But they're lining up all the sugar daddies and good men. Ciao. Successful MD says they can't settle down. Too many bodies ruined. Exactly. That is a real thing. And as much as they'll try to lie and act like that's not, thank you, Successful MD, for the super chat. I appreciate you. As much as they try to lie and pretend that that's not the truth, it is. It is. You don't go from, that's why, but it's just sad the way they go about it. And, and it's just what it is. It's like I said before, the chameleon thing is real. You don't go from being traumatized and toxic the majority of your life and your upbringing to all of a sudden just being this calm, loving, understanding person. It takes time. It takes time for you to, first off, you have to want to make a difference. You have to want to change. And that's part of it. You have to acknowledge that there are things that you need to work on and change in your life. And then you have to want to do it. Just like a addict. You have to acknowledge that you have a problem. Then you got to want to make some changes to change that problem. So you got to do all that first. And then you got to go through years of figuring out what you want and how do you go about getting there. You don't just up one day, I'm changed and I'm a changed woman or a man. And I just, I'm this and I've been healed and all that. No, it's not a magic wine or a pill that you just take one day and then the next week or so or month, you got it all together. No, it takes years for you to change your mentality and change it into something other than what you are. So you don't just up and this, all these women like to claim they're whole and they all of this. No, you're not. You got a lot of work to do, but you want to put it all on a man. You want a man that's whole and coming to the table with all this shit and ducks in a row, all this shit together. And you just as toxic and ruined and traumatized than ever. And then when you get in a relationship with a person, guess what? All of that comes out. All of it comes out. All of that gets exposed. Your toxic nature, abusiveness, all of that comes out. Whether it's a woman or a man. But women are in denial about their issues while calling the men out. So you're in denial about who you are and the changes that you need to make, but you're calling him out and calling him toxic and all of that as if you're so perfect. And you're not. That's all I'm saying. I understand that there are imperfect people, men and women. Nobody's running around here got it all together. But the point is, you got to acknowledge that you have issues and be willing to work on them. And if you want a relationship, y'all work on that shit together. But they don't want to do that. You want to call the men or this, the men are the problem. Always, when all these toxic women out here losing their minds, deleting their children, beating up on men, deleting men, losing their minds because they having a hard time raising their kids by themselves and they having nervous breakdowns and they're crashing out and they're destructive and all of this type of stuff, but nothing's wrong with y'all. Women, and I'm a woman and I know women got issues. Because I've had issues. I'm never going to sit here. I was raised by a single mother. Come on, I had that single mother mentality because it was what I was raised with. But I knew by watching what was going on, something wasn't right about that. And I don't want to be a statistic. So, and be stuck there. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I say there has to be something in you that makes you want to do better. Because you attract what you are. And if you're stuck in that mindset and you just stay there, that's all you're going to attract. Nobody is perfect. Nobody has it all figured out. We all working. But it makes sense to me to work with somebody who wants to work with you. And y'all work with each other. Yeah, you got some issues, but you're an overall good person. You got goals and you have things that you're working on. Nobody is one thing in my opinion. I think, look, you could find some of the most, you could find dudes who could be a crackhead. I'm just using that as an example. But be the most loving crackhead you've ever met. The most solid dude you've ever met. The most loyal dude you've ever met. Loving will give you the shirt off his back. You will find that some of the most complex people who got crazy sides, but they have really good other sides. You will find loyalty in the strangest places. This is why I say none of us are just one thing. We are a myriad of things. Nobody is one way, because we got what they call the yin and the yang, or we are the good and the bad. We are a mixture of all of that shit. There's so much. You could find a person, like I'm saying, could be a hard down crack addict, but be the most loving, loyal person you've ever met. Sweetest person, like I said, will give you the shirt on his back, but he need that crack. I'm just saying. But he's you never met nobody more loyal and got your back, but he got an issue. So my point is, just because you have certain issues don't make you a completely bad person, because we all have a little bit of both. And ultimately you got to pick, so basically it boils down to this. What is it that's what are you looking, what are the traits that you most want out of a person? So if a person smoke weed, is that a deal breaker? But he's provider, protector, he got your back, he gonna ride for you, all of that. But he smoke a little weed. Are you okay with him? Do you not want a weed smoker because you just don't like it, but he has all the other qualities? Is that a deal breaker? It's up to you to determine, not for me. It's up to you to determine what are the flaws that are acceptable for you, because we all got them. Yeah, Barack Obama, didn't he used to smoke weed and cigarettes? Right? Wasn't he on drugs at one point? He's put it in his book. Right? He smoked cigarettes, but that wasn't a deal breaker for his wife, because she still married him knowing that he smoked. But he must have had some other qualities that she saw deemed important in him. Because look what he became, right? So it's up to you to determine what's acceptable for you, because you ain't going to find nobody perfect. You're not going to find somebody with everything right. And if you do, they lying. Something ain't right. They lying to you, and it's all going to come out. This is why I would rather people be upfront about their issues. Let me know what's going on with you. Maybe I could work with that. Let me know what's going on. Then hiding and conniving and lying behind your back. No, say what it is. Say what you really want. Because either I can accept it or I can reject it. And that goes both ways. So what I'm saying is, we are all a culmination of many different things. Nobody's one way. People can be happy and it can be sad. You can get mad. You could be, it's a lot of different emotions, a lot of different things going with. We're complex in a way that proves that we're not one way, and we're not perfect. So this looking for this ideal perfect person is unrealistic to me. I'm just saying. Irving Hunt, thank you so much for the super chat. Says something for the cookie jar. Good show as usual. Thank you, Irvin. I appreciate you so much for the support. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Irvin. And thank you so much for being here. Successful MD says, DeeDee, I can be a perfect Pookie. You sure can. What does that entail? You sure can. You surely can. And there'll be a woman who will be okay with that. There'll be somebody that'll be okay with it. I'm just saying. Thank you, Successful MD. I appreciate you. Lord. Oh my God. My cousin Daryl will give you the shirt off his back for $5. He on that stuff. Oh my God. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying too, though. You can have a woman that's not so cute. I'm just saying. You may not be attracted to her physically, right? But she could cook you a mean meal. Like, she can make anything you want. House clean, cook that food, have the meal for you. Be like, what you doing, babe? You getting off work? I got you. What you need? What you need? What you need? You know what I'm saying? Be ready to break you off. You know what I'm saying? And feed you. Be very loving. Got your bath water ran when you get home. Babe, what you need, what you want. I got you. Will fight anybody over you. All of that. But she don't look that good in the face. Are you taking her or are you passing her? I always ask this question. Because I mean, I would like to think that her attributes and like not her aesthetics, but what she brings to the table when it comes to you, how she feels about you, should be all the turn on in the world. But I'm not a man. So I can't really tell y'all how that go. I'm not a man. And I know men say they need attraction, they need the booty, or they need something. I'm not a man, so I know men and women are different. That's why I'm asking. But I would like to think that the turn on would be the things that she do for you. Like, not only that, because she's a good person. She's a good person, and she likes you, and she's into you, and she's concerned about you, and she's there for you. Isn't that what matters the most? This is why you hear people saying, like who likes you, because the one that you like, a lot of times they don't like you back. So if you like somebody, you running towards them, they running from you, that might not be what you really want. So you might want somebody that's going to love you back. And to me, at the end of the day, that's what's most important. Somebody who's got your loyal, all of that. She ain't going nowhere. She's going to be there. She's going to break you off anytime you want, feed you, love on you, all that stuff, give you attention that you want, and probably don't mind working and paying some of the bills if you need it, child. Everything that you would want in a woman, but she don't look that good in the face. What you doing? What y'all doing? Are you going with her? Are you rocking with her? Or are you not? Because the woman who got all the aesthetics that you like, she probably don't like you. I'm just saying. She probably likes somebody else. Just saying. Because you're not going to, you better find the one that's into you and be cool with that. One has to learn how to compromise. Exactly. I'm just saying, please hit the like button, y'all. Right, Michael. I know men are visual creatures, but I think being visual sometimes sets y'all back. Sometimes you gotta compromise, like Palmer said. Sometimes you gotta go for what's best for you and not just for what you like. I mean, guess what? She might not look like you want her to look in the face, might not even have the body that you like, but that's still a vagina right there. And if she probably, because she's not the most attractive, she probably ain't been hoeing around, so she probably got some good coochie down there too. I'm just saying, turn you out, put it on you like you never had before. You be like, damn, I ain't gonna look at her, but I ain't gonna look in the eyes. But ooh, shit. But damn, just turn your head and do your thing. You're gonna have a great time. I mean, then you grow to love her. I'm just saying, women do it. They do it all the time. Vince says, nah, she better be easy on the eyes. I'm just saying. If she not that good looking, looks the same as a beauty queen when the lights are off. Successful MD says, I can be a pookie and have a 10 pay all the bills. You sure could? That's what be happening. If she like you enough, yeah. She'll pay the bills. She'll let you live with her. So there's a lot of benefits of being a pookie because that's what the women want. You just got to he's attractive. And that's what I'm saying. He's attractive. They're attracted to it. So they give him the world. And he really don't want them. That's what I'm saying. But that's not the best thing. We talk about pookies and ray-rays, but they get what they want. They don't want commitment. They don't want nothing. They ain't got to pay the bills. They ain't got to take you to no restaurants. In fact, you will take them somewhere. The woman will pay your bills, let you live with her. You ain't got to pay no bills. She'll let you drive her car. Hell, buy you a car if she could. She'll do all that for you with the hopes of you. She'll give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? But she won't give a lame dude a chance because she's not attracted to him. Thank you, Successful MD. Just saying. So, you gotta figure out what's most important. I said it before. You gotta figure out what's most important, what you're gonna have to compromise on, because we all gotta compromise on something. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is not getting everything that they want. Nobody. There's something that you either looked at a man or a woman looked at a man and said, you know what? I like him. Because I think mutual like for each other and love for each other should be there. So I think the basics should be that you actually like the person. Because I think it's miserable to be around somebody all the time that you don't like. So I think you should at least like the person. It should be somebody that you are, attracted to them in some kind of way. It has to be some type of attraction there. So I don't see how you could just be with somebody that you are not attracted to at all. And I know there's compromises and there's something that you may not like about the person, but you got to have something that you like about them. They got to have something. So that's what I'm saying. The like could be in a different way. It may not be in a way that you're used to, but you got to like something about them. Maybe when they smile, them dimples make you move you or something, or you like the way they talk, or they make you laugh, or something. It got to be something that you look at and find attractive about the person. Because otherwise, to be honest, I don't see how somebody could do that. If the person just looked like Satan's dog, and they have nothing else, nothing, yeah, you gotta be attracted to something. I'm just saying. So I do understand that, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Please hit the like button, y'all. We got 92 watching, 87, 88 likes. Let's get to 90 likes. Please hit the like button, y'all. So we're gonna move on. I got a clip I want to play for you guys because y'all be wanting me to react. They be sending me these Kendra G videos to react to. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one up, and I want to get y'all thoughts on it. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button. We need to get up to 90 likes. We got 90 people watching. Hit the like button, y'all. 88 likes. Hit the like button. All right, let's go. Here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Honey, you got better life?
Yes, I'm at work right now.
You at work? Where you work at?
At home.
At home. Okay. Let me get my pen. Say what? The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. Say what?
I work caregiving.
You're a caregiver.
At home.
Okay. What's your name, love? Is the patient asleep?
Yes, she's in bed.
Okay. What's your name, love?
Tamika.
And what city or what state you calling me from?
Coatesville.
Where?
Coatesville, Pennsylvania.
Okay. And you're a caregiver. How old are you?
36.
36. What you do for a living, boo?
Huh?
What you do for a living?
In-home caregiver.
Say again?
In-home caregiver.
Kendra don't be listening.
In-home caregiver.
That lady said it.
Tamika, Coatesville, PA. You said, do you have kids?
Yes, 4.
How old are your 4 kids?
4 kids.
I have a 20-year-old, 19, 9, and 2.
9 and 2. All by the same man?
No.
How many men?
4.
Why you not with the 2-year-old dad?
He's currently incarcerated. When I was with him, I found out that he was in a relationship. Like 3 days.
You had a baby 2 years ago?
Yes.
When did you find
3
out?
days before.
How long were you guys together before you found out he was in another relationship?
For about a year.
And you didn't know. And when did he go to jail?
When she was about 3 months.
3 months ago.
No, when she was about 3 months.
Oh, when your baby was 3 months. So is he gone for a long time? Tamika?
Hold on, I'm looking at these comments.
Girl, get out the comments. You know they're going to drag you. Come on now. You know they're going to drag you in the comments. Why even focus on the comments? You know they saying you got 4 baby daddies. One of them, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not trying to be mean. Bless, rest in peace to these people. One passed away. One is in jail. One was a narcissist, and one was an abuser. I'm just saying. It's out of any of those. There's a common theme that a lot of these women with all these children, one of them had died, one of them was in jail. It's always the case. And then they be looking for a man to take care of them because it was never, and if they really was to be honest with y'all, a lot of these, I come up from the hood. This ain't nothing new. We've seen this kind of stuff before. A lot of these women don't be in relationships with these men. It don't really be real relationships. It just be them having a good time. That's it. It don't be relationships. And I think they want to soften the blow when they come on Kendra. They want to make it seem like it was something more because they know that looks bad. See, as long as you're in your circle of toxic behavior with the toxic people, it's all good because y'all all toxic together. But when you get outside of that and you start telling these stories, you feel some kind of way like, oh, damn, this shit look really bad. I don't really want to tell them the real story. We weren't in a relationship. We were just screwing. You don't want to say that. You don't want to say I was just getting a D and he was getting a P. You don't want to say that because it looks bad to people outside of your circle. See, when y'all in there together, anything goes. Nobody ain't questioning nothing. Nobody ain't saying, girl, what you doing? No, y'all, girl, go get that girl. Go get that fine ass man, girl. Ooh, let me know if he was good so she can get some too. And then y'all both gonna have a baby by. This is the toxic nature of the hood chicks and the just hood behavior. It's not nothing new. But when you get outside of the realm of that, you feel you have a conscience now. Now you feel like, oh damn, people gonna judge me. Because everybody ain't from where we from. They ain't in the toxic community. So they might be like, ooh, why she did that? That's why they be looking at the comments. They know they gonna get, I know y'all gonna get me in the comments. So I'm gonna say that because other people think differently from that. They're gonna be like judging because they're like, wow, why would you do this? They're gonna make you feel accountable. And they don't like that feeling of being accountable. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Well, girl, the comments gonna go in. I would not pay attention. Just focus on me, girl. Focus on me. You here now?
No, Kendra, I was on here before last week.
You was? I don't remember you.
With my friend, and I was trying to put on Do Not Disturb, and it clicked off. So they said they remember me.
Look, they might remember. They got better memory than me at times.
They sure do, because Kendra be forgetting.
Don't mind her, they've been in here for about a month, and they still look good.
What's she say?
No, I said don't mind my braid. They've been in here for about a month, and they still look good.
Okay.
Well, that's subjective. I'm just saying. To you, they look good. I don't know if they look good to the people watching. I'm just saying. And you probably shouldn't have came on national TV with prison braids. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean, Miss Ma'am. I'm just giving my opinion. That's all. When you go public with stuff like this, everybody gonna give their opinion. That's all. I'm trying to be nice. That's it. I'm just saying they don't look that good. At this point, maybe if you slapped on a little wig or something, that might have been okay for this situation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
Okay. One last question. So, is your child's father away for a long time?
For about 2 years.
Okay, but that's a wrap.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
So we have Tamika, Coatesville, PA, caregiver, 36, Cancer. 4 kids by 4 men. Have you ever been married?
No.
Okay, and she's a Cancer. All right, let's do it. What kind of man are you looking for?
A hard worker, provider, stable. Not trying to leech off of a woman. I'm not into taking care of no man. And just independent.
Okay. What do you mean? What does provider mean to you?
I have kids. He can come with kids. He got to be willing to take care of his kids. Be an active father. No baby mom drama.
Do you have any baby daddy drama?
No, absolutely not.
Do you want to provide for your kids too?
He can if he wants to. He's not willing. He doesn't have to. I take care of my own kids.
That's a bunch of bullshit. Come on. The reason you want him to be a provider is to take care of you and your goddamn kids. Once again, he not gonna buy food for just you and him. He gonna buy food for the entire household. Come on. This is crazy. And of course you don't have baby daddy drama because they in jail. I mean, come on, they not around. And God forbid you get in a relationship with a man who's responsible and decide if he decided to fall for this, and then the baby daddies get out of jail and come back trying to wreck shop and talking about who this nigga is. I'm all of my kids, and you ain't never taking care of your kids. But that's how they be. Ooh, this corny ass nigga here is in here over my kids. You got this nigga over my kid. Who is this? That's how they act. Get out of jail and want to come run shit, and then they be right there ready to let them. Cause that's who you happy out of jail. You ready to get broken off. You want him to go to pound town with you, and that other man just supposed to be stupid and sit back, who been taking care of the household and the kids, and he's supposed to sit back and just allow that to happen. This is ghetto mentality 101. Successful MD, thank you for the super chat. Says that Timu wig suffocates Kendra's brain. Kendra's brain. Oh Lord, child. Kendra, baby, shout out to Kendra and her wigs, baby. I ain't mad at a wig. I'm telling y'all, baby, I switch it up. I don't really wear wigs like that, but I will when I want to change a look, which I will be doing really soon. So be prepared. I'm just saying, I change my look up all the time, y'all. But yeah, I just can't wear wigs all the time. You know what I mean? It'd be too hot. It'd be too itchy. But I have them and I wear them from time to time, you know. So I just let y'all be aware. I told y'all from the beginning, I wear wigs, makeup, all of it. But then I wear my own hair because it's just more comfortable, you know. But I wear pieces. I wear it too. I'm a woman. Women change their style up, and my husband loves it. So he loves it. It's fine with me. Yeah, I just can't wear it all the time. Every single day, it's uncomfortable. I can't do it every day. And I can't have them glued down. A lot of times they have the glues. That's how you don't have no, you know, I got edges. You know, I have a little baby hairs a little bit. I got edges because them wigs take your edges out. I can't do that. I can't do it every day. I like to switch up a new look, or if I'm doing something special, I'll create a new look, which I said is about to happen because I got something coming up and I like to switch my look up, of course. But you best believe I'm taking it off. I can't wear it every day. It can't be an everyday thing for me. Nah. Thank you, Successful MD. Thank you for the super chat. Pharaoh says he passed because she looks like Mystical the rapper. Oh, don't do that to Mystical. That's why I love Mystical. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't play with Mystical, Pharaoh. You know, that's New Orleans finest, even though he locked up. You know what I'm saying? He locked up for something crazy as hell. But thank you, Pharaoh, for the super chat. I appreciate you. And she do kind of look like him a little bit. I'm just saying, but anyway, probably no relation. What else? Let me see. What else I was about to say? Wigs are for grandma. Wigs are for grandmothers. What? No, they not, Joe. Anybody can wear a wig. You know, it's how you wear it. Oh, Lord. Y'all crazy as hell. Look, okay. Anybody could wear that. Hell, I'm open. Listen. I told y'all, I changed my look up. It ain't no big deal for me because my husband is fine with it. But once again, I don't wear that all the time. I can't do it. I'll say that. I'm like this most of the time. But what I was about to say, these dudes be wearing these. What I think these man units. Them man units be transforming these dudes. These dudes be looking 50 years old. When they get that man unit, they take 10 years off, child. 10 years off. Some of them 15 years. They look so much younger. What do y'all think about the man units? Them men be looking so much better. So, you know, if women could slap a wig on and change their look, hell, I don't care if you wear a man unit. You might take a getting used to it, but they look 10, 15 years younger. I'm just saying. So y'all got a bald head. You want to look 10 years younger. You get a man unit. Who cares? I'm saying these men are out here getting these man units. They're getting these fake abs. Baby, they getting BBLs. I don't know if the BBL is for it. I'm just saying, but they getting it. They getting stuff too. You know? So what y'all think of that? Because I'm like, look, if you want to look more youthful, if you want to look better and you get a little something done, I ain't mad at it. Do you? That's all, as long as you and you got a woman, a wife, or whatever, and she cool with it. Who am I? I don't really give a damn anyway. I'm like, do what's best for you. I don't really care. This is why I was skeptical about doing this type of content, because my husband was telling me, go ahead, do it. You're very opinionated. And I don't think, maybe he was tired of me talking to him about all. He's like, go ahead, say what you got to say. I'm like, I don't know, because I don't really want to try to feel like I'm telling people what to do, because that ain't my thing. I don't give a damn what you do, to be honest. To be quite honest, I don't really care what you choose to do, because it's your life. But I do have opinions. And so my husband was the one who encouraged me, go ahead, give your opinions. You're very opinionated. Say it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just do it. Because for the longest, I didn't want to, because I didn't want to come off as judgy and telling people doing all that. Because I know in real life, that's your business. And if you don't put your business on social media, it ain't none of my business. And it doesn't phase my life. It doesn't affect me one way or another because it's your life. You do what makes you happy. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. What's happening in your life and the people involved in your life. I have that. What I say has no bearing on that because everybody has the right to choose what is best for their life, and I'm okay with that. I just have an opinion, that's all. But at the end of the day, for real, you do what's best for you. I ain't judging because it doesn't affect me, So that's how it really is, He says, I'm old school. Only my grandmother wore wigs. Well, no, it's a different world now, though. Everybody wear wigs. Everybody wears something, because sometimes it's just easier. I was going to say forehead looks strong. Y'all a trip. Y'all are a trip. Yeah, my grandmother wore wigs, but it ain't the grandma wigs these days. These wigs don't look like the grandmother wigs. They look way different. D, you don't need no weave or wig, no disrespect. Of course, I know I don't need it. That's why I don't wear it all the time. It's not about whether I need it or not. It's just to change a look. And I've been changing my look since I was young. Like I always change. I just like to change my look. And, it happened to be something that my husband likes about me, and even before we got married, he was like, oh, I like how you change your look up. He'd always liked it. He never had a problem with me changing my look. I would have short hair, long hair, my own hair. Like he loved the fact that I changed my look. He loves it. So that is an incentive for me to do it when I want to. It's not about needing. And this is me and my daughter was talking about this the other day. If you're, and I always get these comments about, and then we're going to move on to the video because I know I'm talking a lot. Hit the like button, please hit the like button. We was talking about this the other day because my daughter, we was talking about wigs and hair and stuff. To me, the issue with it is when you feel you need it, when that wig becomes who you are, when any aesthetic or anything becomes you, when you feel like you can't go without it. That's a problem to me. That's where you're insecure. Because I always get this comment that fake hair is a sign of insecurity. And I agree with that. I agree with it. But I mean, I also state too, it probably is. It probably is for some, not everybody. There's no one size that's for everybody. Everybody is different in some way or another. With similarities, of course. So it could be a form of insecurity. Yes, I would say so. Especially when you feel ugly without it, when you feel like, and I said this before, when you feel like if you don't have the fake hair on, if you don't have the fake nails, I barely wear fake nails, by the way, but I do get them. That's what I'm saying. Everything that I do, and that's just me, I do it in moderation. I don't need it. That's what I'm saying. I don't need it. Every now and again, I get a wild hair and I'm like, oh, I want to get my nails done. I've been this way though, but that's just me. I'm one person. That's not everybody. And there are other women like that too. I don't need to get all that done. It was never a requirement for me. That's what I'm saying. But I do like to, if I feel like I want to change my look, I'm privy to do that. I can do it. And as my husband ain't looking at me like, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? He likes it. He's like, oh my God. He'll come from work or come home like, he just laugh like, damn, I'll never know when I'm coming to you. Flip it up, switch it up so quick. He loves it. He get a kick out of it. And that's all that matters to me. And I like changing my look. Because I just do. I think it's fun. But I don't need it. And there are a lot of women out here that I know, they feel ugly when they take their wigs off. They feel ugly when they don't have a whole ton of makeup on. They feel ugly without all of that. If they don't have name brands from head to toe, they feel worthless. They feel small. They don't feel confident. And I think that's when it becomes an issue of, do you really love yourself? Because if you need these things to feel confident and strong, then you got more issues. You need to see a therapist. Rather than it being a thing of just, playful, changing looks and because sometimes I think, depending on the outfit, if you want to go for a certain outfit, it requires a certain hairstyle. And if you can play around and create a hairstyle that go with a certain look, I love it. I love it. And it's just a fun thing for me. I don't need it. I don't think I need it whatsoever. I don't even think I need a lot of makeup, but I like it. It's a part of being a girl, things that women, we've been, getting into fingernail polish and girly stuff since we were young. So it becomes a part of us, but I don't think it's something you need. I don't wear it every day. I don't most of the time my hair is like this with no makeup on. So I don't need it every day. I don't go to the store. I don't go to the gym or anywhere with all that stuff on. I go as simple as, because ultimately I'm a simple girl. The simplicity is the thing for me. And there are a lot of women like that. They don't wear that all the time. They don't wear all that makeup, all that hair and them glue wigs glued down all the time. But I don't see anything wrong with experimenting and playing with it. But if it's to a point where you feel like you need it or you feel worthless without it, then you got more issues. It's a bigger issue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, Michael, yeah, it's not about needing it. It's about having fun with it. I have fun with it and I love it. And my husband does. So that's all that matters to me. But yeah, some of these women thinking that they need this stuff and thinking that men are attracted to them because of it. And when men say, when men say we don't like all that, they get offended because they don't want to take it off. You know what I'm saying? Like if I knew, if I was single and I knew men said they don't like weaves and all that, I would just wear my hair and style my own hair because I do it anyway. From time, I style it, my own hair, and wear other hair. But I would wear it if I know that's going to attract me a man who wants, a more natural look. But like I said, this is back in the day, because I didn't wear barely any makeup. When I met my husband, I was barely wearing makeup. I was wearing my hair. He saw different styles then. And he was like, he liked it. So yeah, so he happened to like it, but he got to see my natural face, my natural hair. Nowadays, you don't get to see these women natural hair, natural face, nothing. They got on that makeup 24/7. They got that wig on 24/7. And the thing about it is, when you have those wigs glued down on your head 24/7, when you take it off, it's like a creature up under there. It's like the hairline is gone. There's that line of demarcation from the wig with that glue is dangerous for your scalp and stuff. So, and then you take that off, you look like a totally different person. So I understand why some women feel they need it, because they don't think they're pretty without it. And that's a psychological problem. That's a psychological. Mystical is from DeeDee hometown, so quit playing with DeeDee. Yeah, that's New Orleans native right there. Yeah. So yeah. Yep, different strokes from different folks. No matter how much surgery a person gets, father time is undefeated. We all have to age. That's true. Yeah. With men getting BBLs is asinine. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand what the BBLs are for. Yeah. Tarantino Red says fake hair be stinking. Oh my God, they must don't wash it. Or you mean somebody who wearing a weave and they just leave it in there and they don't ever wash their hair and just like, yeah, if you don't take care of it. Anything in it. Look, I just saw a video of a lady talking about how bad the BBL smell. She was like, I don't care what no doctor say, what nobody say, those BBLs stink. So anything that you don't take care of, that's about maintenance and taking care of yourself. You know what I mean? Anything that you have, you got to take care of it. Like you get a house, that house need maintenance. You got to take care of it, or it's going to look like shit. You get anything done to your body, you got to take care of it. Even if you get a tummy tuck or BBL, you still got to work out. You still got to do things to maintain. Everything that you apply to yourself, you got to maintain. Just like relationships. You don't just get married and boom, that's it. We're married. Let it. Nothing else to worry about. No, it's maintenance. You got to maintain the marriage. You got to do certain things to keep it working. You don't just get married and say, oh, that's it. I'm married. Now we can do whatever we want. No. So anything that you do or get, you have to maintain it. You have to maintain everything. I don't know why people think you get something and you just, it falls apart after that. You don't have to do nothing. Just let it sit there. If you gotta maintenance your stuff. A house you gotta maintain. Car you gotta maintain. You don't get that oil change. You don't do what you need to do. Your shit gonna break apart. I'm just saying. You gotta maintain everything. Everything that you get, everything that you acquire, you have to maintain it. Your hair, if you don't wash your hair, it's gonna stink or it's gonna fall out. If you don't moisturize your scalp, your hair gonna get dry and fall out. If you don't brush your teeth, your breath gonna be stank, your teeth gonna be yellow. And your tongue gonna be white. If you don't brush it. Come on. Everything that you get, you gotta maintain it. If you don't, there's consequences. That's just how it is. I don't know why. In relationships is no different. Bless you, DeeDee. I don't get your notifications. I don't know why, XYZ. That's crazy. YouTube is crazy with that. Did you click all? Try try it again, click off, click on and click all, and hopefully you get them. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yeah, you need to maintain everything that you have. You don't just get something and then forget about it. You know, you got to maintain everything that you have. And a lot of people, when it comes to relationships, though, they think, oh, I just get a man and that's it. I don't do nothing else. He's just there, and I just do what I want. You don't have to. Y'all don't have to do anything together. You don't have to, cultivate the relationship. You don't have to do anything. That's why a lot of people break up. They just, oh, I'm married now and I got the kids and that was the goal. And now I could just sit back and just do whatever I want. No, that's a recipe for disaster. So I say that to say anything that you have, you got to maintain. If you don't do what you need to do for the things that you don't wash your sheets, that's gonna be nasty. They're gonna stink. Your whole room gonna like you don't clean up, your house gonna be nasty and dirty. You everything takes maintenance. Everything needs maintenance. And I think a lot of people don't think about that. You only want it to say you got it. Then once you get it, everything else falls to the wayside. That's not how that works. You want a woman, you want a family, you got to be there for your family. You got to take care of your kids. You got to spend time with them. You got to do stuff with your wife. You don't just get a wife and then throw it in the house and say, that's it. Now I can go do what I want. I got my wife in place. I got my children in place, and I can just go off and, skedaddle on off and do whatever I want and know I got a solid wife at home. I'm married, but you don't spend no time with her. You don't do shit with her. Y'all don't do nothing. You ain't create no memories. That's not how that go. That's a recipe for disaster. She gonna leave. Same thing with a man. You get a husband and you like, oh, well, I just got one and that's it. But I'm going outside. I ain't trying to do shit with him. He at the house. He's stable. He paying the bills. Now I'm going to go out and be outside all the time. I don't want to be there with him. I don't be with them kids. They be like, F them kids. Like, come on. Like that and then wonder why one or the other is cheating or leaving. Everything requires maintenance. And if you don't want to maintain anything, then you just won't have anything. Or same like a house. Don't buy a house. Go rent. Because then you're going to have people who's going to be responsible for the toilet breaking or the roof collapsing. You ain't got to be responsible. Just rent everything. Rent you a woman. Rent you a man. That way you ain't got to worry about maintenance that person. You ain't got to worry about spending time with them because you don't want to do that. You get your rocks off. Move on. Rent your house. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. Just rent it and go. Set it and forget it. I'm just saying. If you don't want responsibilities, then do things that won't allow you to have responsibilities. Don't just think that you can get into something and don't think that it requires maintenance and you just could say you got it. That's don't make sense to me. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. But let's continue, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, y'all.
Okay. So when you said provider, you mean
just for myself, for him. If we come as a family, if we doing something as a family,
okay,
want to help step in.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal
breakers.
A womanizer, can't be abusive, mentally abusive, physically abusive. He has to work. Yeah. That's about it.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
I kind of like shorter guys. I'm 5'2". He doesn't have to be short. He can be 5'8".
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
50,000, 60,000.
Okay, 50,000, 60,000. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I'm in my scrubs. Oh, let me see where I can.
You're in your what?
I got my scrubs on. I can take my hoodie off.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got to see your legs.
She don't look that bad.
Oh.
She all right.
All right, girl. I guess. We see you, boo. Wait, real quick. You're not.
Every time Kendra say, we see you, boo, she don't really like that shape. If she like it, she'll say, ooh, girl, we see that booty. We'll see that. But when it ain't really up to snuff, she like, oh, we see you. All right. She don't really, say too much. I'm just saying. You could tell. Anyway, child, let's continue.
At home, right?
No.
Yeah, so they're trying to talk about your blinds, but she's not home, people.
I'm at work, actually.
Yeah, so
I'm at work.
This is not her home, FYI. Okay. All right, we got you, girl, Tamika. Tamika, when was your last relationship?
I've been single for a while.
What is wrong with you?
About 4 years, maybe.
So you were single before you Had your baby?
Oh Lord.
Yes, we were just friends. Me and my daughter's dad was we grew up together. Was just
Girl.
friends, trying to see where it went, and then I
Oh
found out he had a
snap.
girlfriend.
Didn't I say earlier they don't really be in relationships? Didn't I say that? They be just having a good time. Now she's saying when she got pregnant, she wasn't in a relationship. They was just friends. They grew up together. That's what y'all be doing. I already know. Y'all be just screwing and having a good time, and that's it. You popping no protection, just ramming it, getting it in. And then you get pregnant, it's no relationship. And now 4 babies later, you requiring a man to make 50, 60,000 and take care of you and your kids? No. Go find the fathers. That's their responsibility, not these new men. Like, what? Why would some man sign up for a woman with 4 kids and 4 baby daddies? Lord have mercy. Lord, let's continue.
And then you were pregnant.
Yes.
You found you was pregnant when you found out he had a girlfriend, or did you get pregnant after?
No, I found out I was already pregnant when I found out he had a girlfriend. I found out he had a girlfriend 3 days before I was ready to deliver my baby.
3 days before you were able to live your
Ready to deliver my baby.
But he was,
so you was 9
y'all
months
weren't
pregnant
together.
Yes.
Well, y'all were
And I thought he had a girlfriend.
never together though,
No.
right?
Right.
He was never your man.
No, we were just friends.
So then he was able to have a girlfriend then, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I would never have had a baby to him if I knew that he was in a relationship.
Well, you shouldn't have had a baby with him because you wasn't in a relationship with him. You didn't have a solid relationship with him, so why would you thought it was okay to give him a baby? This is how they end up with 4 and 5 baby daddies. Because you're out here screwing and doing it and busting it in, busting it down, sideways to November, and you out here thinking that this is good, and then you end up with all these fucking... I digress, y'all. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Girl, let me stop. So you end up with all these kids by all these baby daddies, and then you want a respectful man to come in and take care of you and all these kids? What was y'all thinking? And you not in the relationship, so you thought it was cool to make a baby with a guy you knew because y'all was friends, but y'all wasn't really together. That's what I say. They don't be really together. Y'all just be like getting it in, unprotected, and boom, you get pregnant and talking about he had a girlfriend. Well, you wasn't his girlfriend. You wasn't in a relationship with him. You just gave him a baby. Like, it's so willy-nilly. And there are people out here who think that these women don't need to be reevaluated or something. Shit. Y'all don't think that these women need some type of overhaul or, they need to be reevaluated, evaluated, and then reevaluated again and need to be reset mentally, something. Because this is not it. Y'all just making broken homes just because. It's something to do, The easiest thing we can do is screw. So why not? We ain't got shit else to do. We black. We in the hood. We ain't gonna accomplish nothing. So let's just go ahead. Let's screw. Come on, let's do it. Whoever is up for the challenge, let's just do it and make some goddamn babies. It don't really matter. They black, so nobody gives a shit anyway. So let's just do it. Come on, let's screw all night. No protection. If I get a disease, something we get medicine and we just get a baby, and it's what it is. Who cares? Let's continue.
When did he get in a relationship?
I don't know. I never asked him. I never really cared.
But that's what happens when you have sex with your friends, child.
Right.
He sure is.
Okay. But you said actually he's incarcerated.
This is horrible.
Yes.
And now he in jail.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a week ago.
Is that guy an option?
He could be if he can get his stuff together.
Girl, him get his stuff together. Shit, that's like calling the pot. How y'all say it? That's like the pot calling the kettle black. He gotta get his shit together. Seems like you gotta get your shit together. You the one got 4 baby daddies and you just having baby with your friends, and then you just slept with somebody, but he ain't an option because he don't want you. Y'all just screwing. That's what y'all do. It's just for fun. You know, it ain't no relationships going on here. It's just we screwing and doing it, and baby, whatever happens, happens. I'm just saying, if a baby come out of it, then so be it. You know, to hell with this child don't have a father, and they give you the babies, and then they either pass away or go to jail. So your children don't have a father. It's all good. We can just live our lives. The children will be asking where their dad at. You gonna just say, oh, I don't know. He ran off into the sunset. Oh, he didn't want to take care of you. He didn't. You don't tell him. Oh, you just was screwing for fun. You don't tell him that. You just tell him, oh, he didn't really want to be in your life. Nah, it was some random friend of yours. You just was bored and y'all wanted to pass the time, so y'all started screwing. And you didn't care if a baby was born without a father, a proper relationship or marriage, nothing. That's just screw to the end. You know, that's all we got going on. When all else fails, just screw. Pharaoh says she looked like damn meteor than stud. Lord, I don't know. She do look like she backwards though, a little bit. Thank you for the super chat, Pharaoh. She look backwards. I don't know, like her chest is her back. Baby, I'm just saying. This is toxic, child, within itself. And they always talk about he need to get his shit together. Ma'am, you gotta look in the mirror, baby, and tell us what you see.
What don't he have together?
He don't want to work.
So he doesn't work at all?
He has his own house, he has his own car, but he doesn't want to work.
How does he pay the bills?
He gambles.
Oh, he gambles enough that he can pay his bills?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, child.
Well, I mean, so he got a house and he got a car. So he's seemingly able to manage his life if he got a house and a car. So maybe she don't like the way he makes money. She's just gambling. Okay, why is that a big requirement? When the other ones, you didn't care what they did. I mean, you were just screwing him and giving him a baby. You just was screwing him anyway. I could see if you didn't like things about him, but you wasn't giving him your body, you still screwing him. So you just go screw him. You don't matter what he got going on. So it's because that's not an option. The man don't want her. It ain't about him not. That I don't believe that. I don't believe it's about, oh, he don't want to work, but he got a house and a car. No, you screwing him in hopes of him maybe wanting to take you seriously. And you got to be careful before you end up with a baby with him and he don't really want you. I don't think a lot of these men they be referring to really want them. I don't believe their stories. I really don't. And shout out to them, but I don't believe their stories. I think they're just trying to make it look good for the Kendra show, and that's it. This shit don't be real. They be knowing you out here screwing for fun, hoping a man like that coochie enough to stay with you. That's it. That's it. Because that's what a lot of women lead with their vaginas. Oh, I'm going to put him on so good, and he going to just, really just, take me seriously. And when they don't, you just got a baby, and that's it. Let's continue.
Oh, you know how to pick him, Tamika.
Right. Kendra, don't do me.
3 flaws
you already did it to yourself, boo.
Being overprotective. Sometimes that can be
overprotective.
Overbearing.
Overbearing.
Sometimes I'm too clingy.
Too clingy. What else?
Any more?
And sometimes I have to watch what I say.
Watch what you say.
That's
like,
got a potty mouth.
You
a cussing.
Sometimes I don't know what to say in my mouth. I might get too much.
Smart mouth.
And some people don't like it.
That's common.
The third is, I don't know. I think that was about 3, wasn't it?
You said clingy?
Yeah. I mean, the 3 flaws should be you don't know how to pick men. Your morals and values are out of whack. You don't look at what's important. You make irrational decisions. You don't know what you want. You're confused. It's a whole lot of other things. Like you make bad decisions. That's one. You got 4 baby daddies, 4 kids and 4 baby daddies. So that means you're picking the wrong type of dudes. You must don't have any kind of high sense of self-worth because you don't think much of yourself when you put yourself out there like that. This is not a mistake. It's a willful act because you keep doing it over and over. To me, a mistake is you had one child with a guy that you was dating and you thought that y'all was going to have something serious and it didn't work out and y'all end up pregnant and then you realize this is not going anywhere. You leave him alone and you don't do that again. So if at the most you'll have one baby daddy and then eventually you get your shit together and then you get married, you can find a man who will take you seriously if you can at that point, and then you learn from your mistakes and you don't put yourself out there. But this is willful act. You don't know how to pick them. You pick the wrong men. You don't have your priorities straight. You don't know what's important. And now you want a responsible man to come in and redo all of the damage that you've already done. You want somebody to come in and honor you and your 4 kids and 4 baby daddies when you don't honor yourself. That's how it looks to a man. You don't have respect for yourself. You choose horribly. And now you want a reward for all of the bad choices that you made in life without learning from them. That's what that looks like. So you got a lot more than just being clingy and those things. You have a lot of other flaws that will have to deal with your mental health and the way you think and move and how you make decisions. That's most importantly. Those are the things you should come away when you talk about with flaws. Those are the things you should more on the line of the things you should be focused on and getting right, because it has a direct effect on you and your kids and how your life will proceed from this point on. Because looking at her and stuff, and I'm saying, most men ain't gonna go for that. Most men are not gonna pick her and take care of her 4 kids. They have other options, and you don't have to be a rich scientist to have options when it comes to this here. You have other options. You could find a woman who don't have kids, or, maybe less kids, maybe one child, and more attractive too. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
And watch my life.
Are you so overprotective? Over yourself or over the relationship?
Over the relationship.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. I read over here.
And sometimes have a jealousy.
Sometimes you can be jealous.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I'm sorry to yawn. I ran a marathon yesterday, child, so I'm still a little tired. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm independent. I love to cook, clean. I don't ask for much. Just be loyal, honest. No cheating. So I don't ask for much. I'm very not needy. I don't. I come with if I want anything, I get for myself.
Okay. All right, Tamika, you're 36. What's the age range you want to date?
She 36.
The lowest I go 34 to 40.
Joe mama. Something wrong with you. Ray Charles wouldn't even touch her wrist, right? Because Ray would touch the wrist to determine if you was attractive or not. That's what they said anyway. He wouldn't even touch her wrist, Joe. Shit. Okay.
Should he be in Pennsylvania?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. All right. So Tamika, Coatesville, Pennsylvania, caregiver, 36, cancer and home caregiver, amount of 4 kids by 4 men. Do you want more kids?
Girl.
I got my suicide, but I kind of regret it after having my youngest. I said I wanted to have one with my husband if I ever got married.
When you think you was gonna get a husband?
I'm tired if I met the right man.
No, ma'am. It's a wrap. When do you expect to get a husband? Like, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean. Shout out to this young lady. But when do y'all expect to get a husband? After you done ran it up and, this is how a lot of women, you do whatever, get it all out your system. Screw everybody, get it out your system, make babies, all of that, and then you want a husband after the fact? So now you want a husband. You want a man to give you, his last name, honor you with marriage, make vows to you after all of this? Why do y'all expect marriage after all of this? Who told y'all that's how it's supposed to go? And this is why the education needs to come from the older women, because a lot of these women are perpetuating this and telling these women the wrong stuff. And they're going out here, well, when you get a husband, what point? How many children you got to have before you think you should be looking for a husband? Why isn't that the first thought? Mind-boggling.
Okay, but he can have kids already. Mm-hmm. The other children's dads, were they marriage options?
Nope.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
What happened to them?
Well, my oldest daughter, her father was murdered when she was 1. She's 20 years old.
Make this up, child.
God
He too did. He's.
You can't make this shit up.
Say it again, Kev.
You can't make this shit up.
I say it every time somebody died. They always, one of them died, one of them in jail, or all the rest in jail. What is this? This is a common theme. Wow. But they were marriage options. Really? No, they were all for the streets. Just like her.
In a relationship now. We was together for a while. And the other one, my 9-year-old dad, we were never really that serious to get married.
So they weren't marriage options.
Well, either way,
they didn't want to be married.
Sorry about your first children. Your first
It's
child's
okay.
dad.
They was for the streets.
Okay.
I dealt with it.
Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Oh,
hello?
She off. She looked like she was
Tamika?
about 4 months pregnant. Tamika.
Hello,
Tamika. Tamika out. Tamika had to go to work. Tamika said,
Tamika,
to hell with this shit. I'm out. These comments are running me down.
Okay. I don't know if she got disconnected or if the phone. She said that happened to her before. Call us back if you call us back, child. Let's try to get somebody else.
Baby, once again, this is a hot, tragic mess. But once again, these are the entitled women. These are the women who think they deserve a high-value man, child. That's what they think they deserve. They only been dealing with pookies their whole life. And now they think they deserve a high-value man, you know, who's going to come in and give them the world, change their whole life around. Give them, you know, this beautiful lifestyle, take care of their kids where they can live in peace and harmony. And there's nothing you really could offer that man. Nothing whatsoever. There's nothing that she's bringing to that table that's for that man. She don't even know what to give the man. If you don't sound like she's ever really been in a serious committed relationship. You've only been in situationships with Pookie and Ray Ray. You know, you don't really know what to offer in a relationship. You don't even know what that looked like. You don't even know what the relationship should be comprised of. You don't really know. And there's a lot of people out there who don't understand relationships. This is why they can't keep one. You know, and I always want to go to, well, keep a man, get a man. That ain't the end all be all, but y'all always constantly wanting a goddamn man. You always want a man, but you can't seem to keep one, and you don't want nobody to address the fact that you can't keep a nigga. But you always want one. So if you always want one and you can't keep them, baby, that says a lot about you. And then want to minimize marriage when marriage is not the end all be all, and there's a lot of single women in the marriage. Well, why you worry about that? Get married first and then see what it's actually like. Get a man to propose to you and marry you for real and take you seriously, give you his last name and want to build with you and see how that works out. See what it's like, but just trying to minimize it, but y'all will want it. If the man that you wanted proposed to you, be so happy and giddy, you all that other shit you be saying will go out the window. Come on now, I've seen this happen. This is, I mean, it's just you belittle the things that you can't have. You minimize the things that you can't have and make it seem like it's nothing because you can't get it. But if you could get it, you'll be praising it to high hell. So I just think, once again, women have a lot of work to do. I'm not saying men don't need to work on themselves, but women have not been held to the standards that men have been. And I think women need to work on themselves because you're not perfect, baby boos. Y'all are not perfect. Y'all ain't got it made in the shade. Just because you can make some money don't mean you are relationship material. You got a lot of things that y'all got to deep dive into, going in deep and getting out and getting your stuff together, because y'all out here walking around 304s thinking that you can get a man to cater to you and wanting a man to pay your bills and do all this for you and you don't have to bring nothing to the table. That is unrealistic thinking. And as long as y'all have that unrealistic thinking, you're going to be by yourself. So you ain't going to be a matter of what you want. It's going to be a matter of what you going to get. And you're going to get nothing with that type of mentality. That's just what it is. Because no decent man is going to put up with this kind of shit. No decent man ain't coming in and putting all his resources on the table for a half-ass woman with 4 and 5 kids and 4 and 5 baby daddies. Let's be honest. A man who got stuff going on ain't gonna come in and be ready to just take on all your children and take care of you when you don't bring anything to the table. You don't have the requirements that are needed to have a successful relationship. Why would a man go all out his way for you when there's nothing redeeming about you? In general, I'm saying. You have no redeeming characteristics. You have nothing that he wants. So, and then on top of that, you got all these kids. Why would a man, and you being able to pay your bills, being a responsible adult is not enough for a man to come in and take on you and all your damn kids. So that's just something women have to accept. That's what you're going to have to accept. And that's it. You ain't going to have no other choice. Successful MD, thank you for the super chat, says, I don't think Mr. Clean is on the shelves anymore. He's surely not, child. He's taking his bald head and he's going on about his minding his business. He ain't trying to deal with these people. He's minding his business. Right. So, yeah, it's just like, nah, thank you, Successful MD. I appreciate you. It's just, it's not what they thought it was going to be. They thought they would be able to finesse these men and just get what they want, and they're going to have all the children they want. It's not going to be a problem. And these men going to come in and be simps, super simps, and take what Anton called them step crash dummies, and come in and be a damn dummy for them and take care of their kids and just do everything they can till they can't, while these women go out, cheat, do whatever they want, go on these nasty ass girl trips, doing any and everything that they want. And then they think that these men just going to sit back and pay their lifestyle and do all this stuff because that's what he's supposed to do. Nah, I wouldn't. I don't think any man should do that. I don't think any man should. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I say, listen, if you find a woman that is worthy of that, a woman who is a good woman, I think men need to reevaluate this whole, attractiveness level to it. That's just my opinion. Y'all don't have to agree. But I just think there needs to be a little bit of reevaluation, because I think some men come in contact with decent women, but she's not aesthetically pleasing the way he would want her to be. And they pass up good women who would give you the world, but she just don't have to look. So I think men miss opportunities just like women do. The same way women pass over good dudes because he ain't 6 feet tall, I think there are some men who pass over women because they're not aesthetically pleasing in the face or the body. And I think you can do things to enhance her and make her look better. But, these women who have these attitudes and this entitled behavior, you're going to be hard pressed to change that. You could fix somebody up. You can make them look better, but you can't change them. You can't change a mindset because they've been indoctrinated and into that. And it's going to be very hard. Y'all see how hard it is to change it. You ain't going to change that. But you can change a hairstyle. You can change a dress code. I mean, how you dress. You can make a person look better and get them more to your liking if they have the core qualities that you want in a person. So I just think that needs to be a little bit more looked at, because I think some men are passing over women just because they don't look the way they normally, like what they would want to see. I'm just saying. John Baylor Jr., thank you so much for the super chat, says, what kills me is the women who say their kids don't need a stepdad and the kids don't need nothing from the man that comes in. So are they giving the kids away, or how does that work? Thanks, D. No, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. No, they're not giving them away, John. They're not giving them away. Baby, they lying. That's what they're doing. They're lying. They're not giving them kids away. They lying. That man is if that man is coming into your life, your kids, and that's you and your kids are a package deal. They just don't want to say it now. Oh, well, he just have to take care of himself. He been taking care of himself. That's why you want a man who is stable and can function, because you want him to come in and take care of you of your kids. That's just a lie that they're telling themselves. Oh, he don't have to do anything. Christmas time comes, he buy you a gift, get the kids. You're gonna be looking stupid. They're gonna be looking stupid and looking sideways, like, why you ain't getting up for my kids? And then they're gonna be arguing and all this. No, they just saying that. It's just something they all say the same thing. It's the echo chamber of the thing to say, but they know you're looking for somebody to come and take care of your kids, because the fathers aren't. One is deceased, the other was locked up. So you ain't getting no help from them. So you ain't just got a man coming here that you intend on sleeping with, and he's not gonna do anything for your kids. They lying, John. Thank you for the super chat line, John. I appreciate you. They lying, child. They lying. That's just something to say that sounds cute. No, they want that man to come in and take care of them and their kids. Just like that lady with them 7 kids is looking for a man to come in and take care of her kids. That's it. Thank you once again, John. I appreciate you for the support. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, y'all. It's raining and sound like it's hailing outside. I don't know what's going on. I heard the sirens going off, but baby, it's time to get out of here. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out, you guys. Also, continue to watch the videos that are posted on the channel. That is super important. Hit the like button on those. Share them if you can, you guys. And also just leave a comment on the videos as well. And if you haven't hit that notification bell, hit that notification bell, click all so that you'll get all of my content if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe. So shout out to everybody in the building, everybody in the chat, everybody watching. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you continue to stay tuned in to the channel, you guys. I'm gonna try to get some more content out, so make sure you're watching the content on the channel. Also, you guys, listen, I posted a members only video. I only did like 30 minutes because child, we only had one person in there. So, you know, I'll try to post some more of members content, but y'all gotta watch the members content. So yeah, but I did that for members only for you guys because I rarely post over there. So I'll try to post more content over there as well. Probably more videos, exclusive content for the members. So if you want to join and become a member, go ahead and do that as well. But definitely continue to like the videos and share them. That definitely helps out a whole lot. All right. So thank y'all once again for the laughs. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all be safe. Shout out to everybody who gave super chats and cash apps and everybody who liked the stream. I appreciate you guys for that. So y'all be safe out here, y'all. Y'all take care. I'll see you guys really, really soon. All right. So be safe out here in the streets. I'll catch you later. Mwah. See y'all later. Bye.